Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Unlock English Podcast. Oh, wow. I'm really glad you're here with us. This already feels like a calm English moment.
Yes. Hi, friends. I'm Julia, and I'm ready. Ready to chat, ready to listen, and ready to use some real, simple English with you today.
So, Julia, how was your evening last night? Busy evening or more of a slow, peaceful one?
Last night was a little busy. I had an online meeting after dinner, and then I tried to take a short walk in the park before it got dark. How about you?
Oh, nice. My evening was very relaxed. I stayed home, made some herbal tea, and listened to an audiobook. Very quiet.
So calm, Alex. See, we're friends. Even simple evenings, we can turn them into English practice.
Exactly. And that is why today we're going to look at a super useful little word that you hear everywhere. Take.
Oh, yes, all the time. You take an exam, you take a seat, you take a photo, you take a break, you take notes. We take so many things in one single day.
Right. That's why this word is so powerful. But don't worry, friends. Take is not scary. It's actually very friendly once you start noticing it.
Yes. By the end of this episode, you'll feel comfortable using take to talk about daily life, travel, work, study, and more.
Ah, that already feels good.
It really does. So relax, sit back, maybe take a slow, deep breath, and let's learn English together.
Let's go, friends. Unlock English Podcast starts now.
Okay, Alex, before we jump into lots of examples, let's talk about the big picture. Friends, the verb take is very interesting because it doesn't have just a single meaning.
Oh, yes, it has many different jobs. Sometimes it can mean pick up, carry, hold, choose, use, have, drink, eat, require time, require energy, travel, accept, receive, and even more.
Exactly, friends. That's why beginners sometimes feel a little lost. One tiny word, so many different uses, but you don't need to worry.
Yes. Today, we'll focus on the most helpful meanings, the ones you hear all the time at school, at your job, at home, when you travel, real-life English.
And here's something important. Native speakers use take in different ways depending on the situation and the feeling.
Oh, so sometimes it means take your coat, sometimes take the subway, sometimes take a rest. You have to listen and then feel the meaning.
Exactly. Friends, our goal today is to make take feel simple, to remove confusion early, and to help you start using it naturally.
Yes. Step by step, day by day, you'll see how one small word appears in so many real-life moments.
So relax, friends. Today we'll talk about the most useful meanings, the ones you can start using right after this podcast.
Oh, yes. Take. Let's go.
Okay, Alex, let's start with one of the easiest meanings. Take can mean pick up, grab, or hold something. This is all about your hands or your body, very physical.
Yes. Friends, whenever you lift something or hold something, you can usually use take.
Exactly. Imagine we are in a quiet library right now. If I want to read something, I say, I take a book from the shelf. I pick it up and hold it. Very simple.
Or I see my glasses on the table, I say, I take my glasses. That means I grab them and hold them. Very real life.
And of course, your laptop or tablet. I take my laptop, I take my tablet. Very common in modern life.
Now let's imagine some situations. First, at home.
Yes, I wake up, I take a bottle of water, I take my slippers, I take my headphones. Simple, everyday actions.
And at school or at the office, I take a folder from the shelf, I take my notebook, maybe I take a file to my teacher or my coworker. Very natural.
And before leaving the apartment, very important, I take my keys, I take my phone, I take my ID card. Ready to go.
Yes, yes. Friends, this meaning is very easy and very physical. Pick up, grab, hold.
Exactly. And the best part? You can practice it every single day. Take your backpack, take your bottle, take your coffee. Take, take, take.
Real life English, friends. Very simple and very useful.
Okay, Alex. Now let's move to another super common use of take. This one is about moving something from one place to another.
Oh, yes, yes. Imagine you're leaving your house. You take something with you. You carry it from here to there.
Exactly. For example, if the weather forecast says it might rain, I take a raincoat with me. Very real life.
Or if I go to an evening class, I take my notebook and a pen. Very simple, very natural.
Sometimes you bring lunch from home. I take my lunchbox to work. Delicious and practical.
Explaining, friends, notice it's very close to bring, but the feeling is a little different.
Yes, yes. Take is when something moves away from where you are now. Bring is when something moves toward where you are now.
Exactly, but don't stress about strict grammar rules. Just try to feel it in the situation.
Oh yes, feel it in real life. When you leave a place, you take things with you. When someone comes to you, they bring things to you. Simple, right?
Yes, take, take, take. Very practical, friends.
Okay, Alex. Now let's talk about another very common use of take. This one is about using, having, or consuming something.
Oh, yes, yes, things we do all the time. Take a shower, take a rest, take a nap, take medicine, take vitamins. Very natural.
Correct. Friends, listen carefully. In English, we don't usually say do a shower or make a shower. No, we say I take a shower.
Oh, yes, and after a long study session, you might say, I take a break. You sit down, breathe, relax. Nice feeling.
Or if you're really tired in the afternoon, I take a nap. A short sleep can make you very happy.
And when you don't feel well, I take medicine or I take a pill. Very important. Health first, friends.
Exactly. All of these take actions are common in everyday life. Using, having, or consuming something. It's easier to remember if you picture yourself actually doing it.
Yes, yes. Take a shower, take a break, take a nap, take medicine, all part of your everyday English.
And the best part? You can practice these today, tonight, tomorrow. It feels natural very quickly.
Oh, yes. Take, take, take. Very useful, very real-life English.
Okay, Alex. Now let's talk about another meaning of take. This one is about time and effort.
Oh, yes, yes. Sometimes things need time, or they need a lot of energy. We say they take time or take effort. Very real life.
Exactly. For example, learning English. We can say, learning English takes time. Slow and steady, friends.
Or going to work. It takes 12 minutes to walk to my office. Simple, everyday sentence.
And sometimes something is really demanding. Cooking a big family dinner takes a lot of effort. Chopping, mixing, washing dishes, teamwork in the kitchen.
Friends, notice we use take here to talk about how long something needs or how hard it is.
Yes, yes, it's different from picking something up. Here, take is measuring time or measuring effort.
Exactly. And you can use it in many situations: homework, travel, exercise, hobbies. Just try to feel it.
Little by little, when you talk about your day and your tasks, you'll naturally say, it takes. Very easy.
Oh, yes. Take, time, effort. Very practical, very real-life English.
Okay, Alex. Now we're going to talk about take for travel and transportation. Very useful for everyday life.
Oh, yes, yes. We use it all the time. Take a bus, take a train, take the subway, take a taxi. Very real-life English.
Exactly. For example, if I go to my evening class, I say, I take the bus to class. Simple, easy, every day.
Or if it's faster, I take the metro to downtown. Very quick and convenient.
And when it's late at night or you have heavy bags, we take a taxi home, safe and comfortable.
For a longer trip, I might say I take a flight to Seoul or I take a plane to London. Travel, friends, very exciting.
Friends, notice we also use take when asking for directions or helping someone. For example, which train should I take to the stadium? Very natural conversation.
Yes, take a bus, take a taxi, take a flight. Little by little, it becomes easy to talk about travel in English.
And you see, friends, this is real-life English. Daily commuting, short trips, big adventures. Take is everywhere.
Yes, take. Very practical and very useful for your life.
Okay, Alex, now let's talk about another important meaning of take. This one is about accepting or receiving something. Very social, very polite English.
Oh, yes. Like when someone gives you a compliment or advice or even a responsibility. Very real life.
Exactly. For example, if someone says, "You spoke English very well today," what do?
I say thank you. I take the compliment. I accept it politely.
Yes. Take a compliment, friends. It's very common in social situations. Smile, accept it. No need to feel shy or uncomfortable.
Sometimes someone gives you advice. Maybe your teacher, your coach, your friend. You can say, I'll take your advice, or I take your advice. Very natural.
And it's not just nice words. Sometimes it's something serious. For example, I take responsibility for the problem, or I take the blame. Calm, honest, very real life.
Friends, notice this use of take is very calm and natural. It sounds like everyday conversation, no pressure, just simple English.
Exactly. Take a compliment, take advice, take responsibility. Easy to remember if you imagine real situations with real people.
Yes. Step by step, your English becomes more polite, more natural when you use take like this.
So next time someone praises you or shares advice, just smile and take it.
Oh yes, take it. Very friendly English.
Okay, Alex, now comes a fun part. Common take phrases you hear all the time in real English.
Oh yes, very useful. Not strange idioms, just simple phrases we use every day.
First, take care. When do we say this, Alex?
Maybe when a friend is leaving, you smile and say, take care. Friendly, warm, and natural.
Exactly. Not too formal, not too serious, just a nice way to say, stay safe, see you soon.
And then we have take it easy. This one is fun.
Oh yes, like if I see you stressed, I say, come on, Alex, take it easy, don't worry. Calm down, relax, no panic.
Oh yes, very nice. And friends, you can also say it to yourself. Alex, take it easy. Self-care, self-love.
Yes. Now next, take your time. Maybe someone is doing homework or preparing a presentation, and you tell them, take your time, no rush. Very polite, very natural.
Oh yes, when people are busy or a little nervous, you say, take your time, slow down, relax. Very kind English.
And the last one for now, take a look. If I want to show you something interesting, I say, Alex, take a look at this. Quick, casual, very real life.
Friends, notice we don't sit and memorize long definitions here. We just feel when to say them. Take care, take it easy, take your time, take a look. Very practical.
Exactly. Little by little, you hear them, you try them, and they become natural English.
Yes, take. Everywhere in conversation, friends.
Okay, Alex, now it's time for some quick practice. Friends, this is your moment to speak out loud. Don't be shy. Real English, real fun.
Yes, repeat after us and try to speak clearly. Ready?
First one, take your, and you finish it yourself. Take your bag, take your phone, take your jacket. Now you try.
Yes, friends, say it. Take your.
Great. Next, it takes your turn. You can say it takes 10 minutes. It takes time. It takes effort. Try saying it.
Oh, yes, friends. Say it with us. It takes, it takes, it takes.
And last one, I usually take. You can say I usually take coffee in the evening, or I usually take a shower before bed, or I usually take the tram to school. Think of your real life.
Yes, yes, very real life English. Friends, speak it out loud. I usually take, I usually take, I usually take.
Perfect. Friends, notice how just a few minutes of practice like this every day can make your English feel more natural.
Yes, repeat, speak, and use it in your day. Take everywhere.
Okay, Alex, now let's talk about some common mistakes our friends make with take. But don't worry, no grammar pressure. We fix them gently.
Yes, yes, real English, calm and friendly. So, what's first, Julia?
A classic one. Some learners say, I do a shower, or I make a shower. Oh no, that sounds strange in English.
Oh yes, the natural way is I take a shower, much more native-like.
Exactly. And another one. Sometimes people say, I make a little rest when they want to talk about relaxing.
Oh yes, yes, the natural English is I take a rest, or I take a break. Sit down, relax. Very friendly.
Friends, notice how tiny changes like this can make your English sound much smoother and more real.
Yes, yes, no stress, just listen, notice, and gently correct yourself. Step by step, English becomes natural.
So friends, don't worry if you made these mistakes before. Just remember, take a shower, take a rest, take a break. Easy to remember, very everyday English.
Yes, yes, take it easy, take it slow, and your English will grow.
Okay, Alex, now it's our friends' turn. Time for them to use English themselves.
Oh, yes, yes, friends. Think about your typical day. What do you take every day? Maybe your coffee, your headphones, your notebook, your lunchbox? You can write it in the comments.
And another fun question. How long does it usually take you to study English each day? 10 minutes? 30 minutes? More?
Yes, yes, and here are some simple ideas for answers. You can start with I take or it takes me. For example, it takes me 20 minutes to study English. Very simple, very real life.
Yes, write it. Say it out loud. Friends, this kind of practice helps English stay in your brain.
Exactly. Don't be shy. Share with us and imagine using these take sentences in your real life with real people.
Oh yes, yes. Take everywhere in your day, friends. Oh, Alex, what a fun journey with take today. Friends, look at all the ways we can use it. Pick up, carry, take a shower, take the bus, take time, take advice, so many.
Yes, yes, and the best part is it's not difficult. You don't need to remember everything at the same moment. Just use take little by little each day and it will start to feel natural.
Exactly. Friends, try to notice take in your own life. When you take your bag, take a picture, take a rest, take a train, it's everywhere.
Yes, and don't forget to like this episode if it helped you. Leave a comment with your own take sentences and join us for the next lesson.
Oh yes, keep practicing, keep speaking, and step by step, your English will grow naturally and confidently.
Take care, friends. See you next time. Take care and keep taking small steps every day in English.
See you soon.